And I'm Tim. Man,
Um,
this is an OG episode.
this is a OG episode,
Two of
isn't it?
us.
There's only there's just there's no Bryant this episode, everyone.
He died.
Yeah, he died. Probably from
Straight up.
finding out that he just straight up didn't have echo cancellation on. I would probably die too, honestly, if I was him. What is
All I know is that whenever you first sent me the photo of him figuring out that that was a feature, I was just like driving. It's like, what the fuck did he just send? And it's just like, what the fuck?
right?
This entire time.
We could have fixed this in an instant. Um, but yeah, so I guess he's got that figured out now, which is good, I suppose.
Well, next
Um,
time, expect him not to be a fucking idiot.
I guess you could really say that was a hit or miss, huh?
At this point, sure. You know what?
Fuck it. Go ahead, Tyler. Make your stupid ass joke all day. Maybe someday someone will find it funny. Um. Anyways, so our first topic.
Oh shit! Just jumping right into
Why
it.
can't I see the topics? Tim,
What the fuck did you just do?
why can't I see the topics? There we
I
go.
don't
Okay,
know.
I can see the topics now. Our first topic is BSers, which as all of us know stands for bullshitters.
Of course, naturally.
So in this topic, I've got a couple thousand people
Oh
I'm going
no.
to call out today
Oh
for
fuck.
bullshitting and just pissing me off in general. But I'm going to let Tim go first. I just want to talk about bullshitters, fakes, phonies, and fumarumas.
Well, to be fair, I think college trains people to be bullshitters.
Yeah, especially like essay portions of it. There's one thing I've
Exactly.
learned. I can bullshit a essay, but I can't bullshit a multiple choice. I'm either wrong or I'm not. Or
Your
an essay, I can be like words, 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 and eventually the teacher gets tired of reading my words, and he's just like fuck it and gives me 100. So
abstract conclusion.
there you go.
But whenever it comes to people who I don't know, like acted as bullshitters
Mhm.
around me, all I can really think of is like people in my jobs. It's like I don't even have like that much of a problem with them because it wasn't exactly a high stress job where we had to be on dot with everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It's just like I can't really think of people who really did me wrong through that. I mean, unless I'm like talking about even whenever it comes to like group projects on like school projects, I never really had a problem with anybody. Everyone like pulled in their part, so I can't really complain about that shit either.
I hate to interrupt real quick, Tim. I think we're gonna have to switch back to the channel. Actually,
Oh,
let's do that real quick. I'm not sure what's happening. Let's try it in here. Let's see if it sounds better in here.
hello.
Yeah, now you sound better. All right, go ahead. So you were saying?
But yeah, it's just a weird thing because I've been fortunate enough, I guess, where in a lot of aspects I never really had to deal with like fakes. I don't know. I never really. There's not like anybody who's really like, because that's a pretty big act of betrayal, just like sort of
Oh
like
yeah.
faking.
Well, and
And
I guess it can be like minuscule stuff too. Really, you know,
hmm,
just like shit where you were like lied to, or like someone led you on to believe something about them, and then you found out that wasn't true. Like my uncle works at Nintendo or some shit like that. You know.
oh yeah,
like little like harmless but stupid lies like that, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, so just like stuff like that, I suppose.
But there's-
Anything.
yeah, there's.
Nothing like that has ever. I mean, I told you I was a good friend once. I mean, doesn't that qualify?
Well, the thing about white lies is this like, yeah, they could, yeah, it's sort of like dick move, but it's not something I really get like hurt over. They're just like, oh yeah, it's just I sort of like just understand the circumstances and was like, okay, yeah, that's fair enough. I mean,
Yeah, fine. Do what you will with it. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
if they did it like on a consistent basis, then yeah, sure, fuck them. But
They become unreliable. Then we have to kill them.
Exactly.
You know, and I'm not particularly like one to feel one way. Good night, Draven. I'm not one to like, and really the reason that I bring this up is because Tanner.
Mm-hmm.
So she's part of. I'm not gonna name any names of anything, but she's part of like this. We'll call it a club, I guess.
Oh, no.
They use a fancier term, but I'm trying to avoid giving away too much information. And she is almost the only person who ever does anything in this club. And all of these people have jobs, mind you, in this club, like treasurer.
Yeah.
Important
roles.
Yeah, you know, they have stuff that they do,
Yeah.
which none of them do, ever. And Tanner just ends up doing everything, which luckily, you know, she's the president of, so it's not like she's not used to the weight of having to do everything. But
yeah.
it's just like situations like that, I guess. And, you know, I deal with fakes on a pretty frequent basis because I work with actors, you know. So I have to see.
Well, being fake is the good thing, isn't it?
You know, here's the thing. That's the yeah, we're about to get philosophical in here. So, when you think about it, if I'm having an actor act like a regular human being would, are they really being fake or are they being the most genuine they can be? Because they're playing a person.
On their own character.
Right, yeah. It really depends on who they are as a person.
Say like
'Cause no matter what, they're lying to the camera.
Yeah.
TV stars don't care who you are. Like, you can watch anyone's show. They don't care if you do or don't watch it. Right? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They don't discriminate. They want anyone and everyone to watch their show. It's no one draws the line. Well, I mean, if you're fucking stupid, like, I don't know, Quentin Reviews or someone, you draw the line.
But
wait, do you watch Quentin Reviews?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's like, if you hold this opinion, you shouldn't watch my fucking videos, you cunts. And I'm just kind of like, oh, Quentin, you don't really control that, you know? You don't really control who the hell watches your videos and who the hell doesn't, so fuck you. I'm sorry your candidate lost. Anyways.
Damn.
Yeah, no, but I think that that's also some bullshit too. Whenever celebrities come out and talk about politics. Once I like reach a certain status in my life, I will refuse to even whisper the name politics ever again.
Shit.
You know, if I made like $5 million to $20 million, I'm never gonna bitch about anything ever again. Anything that has to do with politics, because I don't relate to the average person anymore. I can't imagine what the average person is going through anymore. I can remember, but you also have to remember times change, things change, average people change. So I can only relate to the average person that I was in my time period of being an average person, you know? So.
Well, I mean, they should still be open to. The thing with celebrities is that it's hard to discern because they can be, you know, talking pretty heartfelt, but always granted with anybody talking about fucking politics is that take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
But also with celebrity, there's also like there's a big issue where you think, what's their agenda?
Yeah, and
what's going
that's
on?
the thing. They say something, and I'm like, wait a second. Don't you own like a fucking $6 million mansion or some shit? How do you have any right to tell me who to vote for at all in any circumstance? You know, it's like you don't know. It's like, do it for the good of America. I'm like, yeah, the good of the 1%. Do it for the good of the 1%. I don't know. I mean, granted, I don't like talking about politics anyways, which thank God. My class that goes over politics, it's fucking over.
It's done.
Thank fuck.
You don't have to worry about
that.
that.
Yeah, I took my exam today, and towards the end, I just didn't give a fuck about my answers, because I'm passing this class no matter what grade I get on this final.
Yeah.
And I got a 64.5, but I don't give a shit. I didn't study. I didn't do fucking anything to prepare for this. I just fucking went and did it.
It was all good. It's all fine.
And it's like, I enjoyed aspects of the class, you know? I didn't hate the class as a whole. I enjoyed some of the topics that we discussed. I just guess I didn't really like the format of it, you know? That's
the overall structure of it.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'll say. Fuck.
But I guess in the terms of, even though personally I haven't really dealt with,
Hey Tim,
you know,
before we continue, can I ask you something?
what's
Is anything different on your end today?
It's the roboting still continuing, and
Should
I'm
we
just not sure.
should we just switch from Discord to Facebook maybe?
Facebook?
I mean, do you have another option?
Let me see. I just never did like.
Oh, you've never
Facebook
done a call on here?
before.
Oh, okay. Well, it'll open another window for you.
Yeah.
Let me try calling you on here. All right. I'm just gonna give everything I can a try. Yeet. All right. So, hi everyone. Welcome to the Somewhat Tyler podcast. As I try to contact Tim over Facebook, and hopefully this is gonna work. But I'm not sure what's going on with Discord, or if it's like a Tim thing. Hey, Tim.
Hello.
Hi, Tim.
Hello.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's much better on here now. Or like somewhat, I guess. I don't know. We're gonna work with it.
We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, it's gonna be the best we're gonna get. Yeah. So, how you were saying you've never really had to deal with, and then I cut you off from there. So go ahead and continue.
Well, like, this sort of like going back to what I was saying earlier. Is like personally, I never really had to deal with like fake personalities, and if I did, it was probably in elementary school. And to be fair, every fucking kid at elementary school is fake as fuck.
Oh well.
But,
I mean, what if they haven't found themselves though? You know.
Well, yeah, that's basically what I'm alluding
Is it
to.
your
but
is it your port, my dude?
let me try to just reconnect real quick.
Yeah, try and F with some stuff real quick. And
All right.
where are we meeting? Here, Discord.
Let's just try Discord again.
Okay, cool. This podcast is it's not moving at the pace that I want it to, you know, but we're gonna give it a try, you know. We're gonna hope for the best, and we're gonna do this. So yeah, I've just had to put up with a lot of useless people in my time. They're not really, I wouldn't really say they're fake per se. I would say that and I mean the people that Tanner have to put up with now are just like, I don't know if they're fucking stupid or they just choose to be useless or like what the situation is there, but they just seem to opt to not do stuff. And most of them are fully capable of doing stuff, but they just opt not to, right? And I've had that situation numerous times where let's see. There's been projects that I've worked on with people where, you know, you're starting off and everything's cool, what have you. You got friends over here, friends over there, yaddy ba ba boo ba boo. Fuck. And you know, you're working on something together, you're trying to build something together. And it's coming along fine, but the problem becomes when you just realize what people's like real dedication is to the cause, you know, and you realize that they don't have any dedication to the cause, you know. So really what I'm getting and what I'm referring to here is a time earlier on when I was working on a film, and I completely I think I overestimated how well I can do, because I grabbed I had a huge cast. First off, we're talking like huge, probably 10 to 15 people cast, really, really big cast. And we got most of the roles filled as far as I can tell. Excuse me.
So I've restarted my computer, I unplugged and replugged my Ethernet. Hopefully this works.
Yeah, you sound great, Tim. You been working out?
No.
Oh.
Oh, well, I mean, I've been taking walks around campus.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I try to get in at least a mile a day, you know. I was talking about in terms of BSers, like I was talking about the people that I worked with on my last movie.
Oh boy.
And we had a very full cast, you know. We were talking like 10 to 15 people on this cast, which is about the same size, I want to say, as Cashing Checks was. And then we sort of, you know, we absolutely just, I don't know if I fucked myself, if they fucked themselves, if we all fucked ourselves, or what. I think I was the one who got fucked the most because I worked to get all this shit together and then nothing happened with it. And so basically what happened was sort of I put it all together, we got all the actors, everything was great. Then you realize how dedicated someone is to your cause and that they don't actually care about your cause. And eventually they just kind of I remember the breaking point for me was one day we were literally supposed to film tomorrow. And this guy messages me on Facebook and he says, "Hey, I'm going on a skiing trip tomorrow. Do you mind?" And I was like, "No." And he said, "Cool." And then I never messaged him again. I never messaged anyone on that project again. And I just moved on. That was in the summer, you know, and I sort of sat back and said to myself, okay, we need to reconstruct. Right? We need to approach this in a new way. And so what I did was I started doing short films instead. Because up until that point I'd always done features. And so I was like, we'll just do a short film. Just 12 pages. Yep. 12 to 16 pages. Do that. Small cast. Minimal locations.
Not having to call up like 20 plus people every day.
Yeah, no, please. No, thank you. And now I do that. And that's where I'm at. So that was sort of the BS I was dealing with. And the other one was I remember I was working on music for a while, and I still am, by the way. Nothing new is coming out anytime soon, but I'm going to be playing a few shows pretty soon.
Hey, look at you.
Look at me go. Me and a few friends are going to play some shows over in Pertalis. Right? That's what the town's called?
Yes, Pertalis.
What'd it do, Pertalis? Can you imagine being can you imagine being like a musician and then you like walk up and say the name of the city wrong? What's up, Chicago?
Okay, is it weird that I was thinking of Chicago first?
Yeah, right.
Just defaulted.
I don't know why. That was the immediate go-to, but it was, you know. What else is there? Bowstone. What's up, Bowstone?
Oh God, Boston.
What it do, Los Angeles?
Oh no. I think people would just be like, I don't even think they would just be offended. Just be like, who let this dumb motherfucker?
You guys think this guy's fucking dumb or what?
Who let 6ix9ine out of prison?
Sticky iffy baby. Do you have anything you want to add on to the BSers topic while I go get a water?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you should improv something. I'll just join back in like I never left, and no one will ever know.
See, for me, whenever, even though, like, personally, I can't really say that I've experienced BSers or people who let's like faked out on me, but I will say that on one thing that does annoy me in this like modern climate, you know, guys, where we're all these people on the internet doing bullshit, but major creators, that's just been like a hot issue, is that so many of them are just so fucking fake. Jesus Christ. You can't, there's just a lot where I listen to and I'm just like, this is dumb. This is the most poorly improvised shit I ever listened to, and it does. And I think I'm mostly targeting vloggers, and this might be because of the opinion of another YouTuber I watch who he doesn't really do like he just makes like educated documentaries on other creators, but it's just, I don't know, like especially vloggers, and I mean we always talk about Jake.
Go on, Tim.
And Logan.
All about it. Yep.
But just
yeah, that's totally right, dude. Crazy. I was there.
Thank you. I know I'm right. I should be being paid for what I'm going through right now.
Shut up, bitch. What? Were you just like stranded here?
No, I was talking about internet personalities.
Oh.
That are that, especially like in the realm of vloggers, because I feel that a large percentage of them are pretty fucking fake.
Ultimate BSer.
Exactly.
Also, I apologize for my
Like-
voice during this podcast.
You're
I'm
sick.
using cough drops at the moment. I've been coughing my fucking lungs up all day. And I don't want to do it for a whole podcast, so I'm hoping these 3 cough drops will last me through the entire podcast.
I thought you were getting a cup of water.
I also have a water bottle right here as well.
Full disclosure, Tyler. You never know whenever they'll come for us.
Then they've already came and they got me sick.
Aha!
I'm not sure why,
But
what their strategy is, but they got me.
yeah, it's just I don't know, especially with vloggers where you hear like anything they talk about trying to relate to anybody, and you're just like, what? What are you? The fuck are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah, especially like with I don't know. I don't think I could ever find vloggers relatable because I'm just like, look at these lavish lifestyles that they're living, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go get a holiday pie from McDonald's, and that's my luxurious thing for the night. Nice. Yes, I'm not sick anymore. I just have the cough left. I've overcome everything else. I just have the cough now. The cough, as a matter of fact, I didn't have until like 2 or 3 days ago, or something like that.
Something new.
Oh, speaking of me being sick, Tim, did you read the script?
Which one?
The Fever Dream one.
Oh yes, that was certainly a ride. I knew that things were gonna be interesting whenever you wrote in a mouth from the floor that was like emerging from the floor.
Yeah, that does suck. But I apparently wrote a classic, according to Tim here.
What?
What?
What the fuck?
Wait,
I never said
you don't,
classic.
You don't think this is a classic? Tim,
It's-
it's a whole new genre of its own. It's the Fever Dream genre. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna need to reread it a few times, and I'll see if it's a classic.
No, let me tell you, my favorite part of it is when he beats the fuck out of the coworker. I was sitting there like thinking, what the hell can happen next? And I'm sick as shit, mind you. And then I just imagine the guy picking up the stapler and just whap, and the person not reacting to it at all, mind you. And he's sitting there, I'm sick of this shit. And I was laughing my ass off trying to write it. And Tanner was sleeping. So I'm trying not to wake her up. But I'm laughing my ass off at this script that I'm writing. Oh, my God. I couldn't contain myself during that part. I lost it.
See, one thing that I like just
You know what a fever dream
I
is,
appreciate the
Peacemaker?
call out.
Oh, wait. There was a call out?
Or I like the reference to me and Austin, basically.
Yeah, I just really wanted to include everyone's name, you know?
Because I was just like, oh, here's me now.
Yeah,
Ah, that's
you
the
were
thing
like-
I would probably do in
Yeah,
this
you
situation.
know, and that's the thing, though. I love about it, too, is he's like, that is not my name. I don't know what my name is, but that is not my name. Everything about it is so confusing that I think people are just going to be like, I don't even know why I watch this goddamn fucking shit anymore. This Ty McAllister guy, he's just shitting on us now.
It's either going to be interpreted as woke and very new age.
Is it a script for... No, the thing is, okay, so the script that I just recently wrote, I wrote while in a fever dream-induced haze. And I was sick as shit and on the brink of passing out every time I started to write. So I just wrote an entire script while being in a fever dream state. And Tim has read it.
It's
And I think he can confirm that it does show that it was written in a fever dream state.
exactly. It's just like fever dream is just sort of like a term for whenever you're just not in your head or like clearly all there at the moment.
I think at one point in the script, like not even like one of the characters, but like the actual me typing it in, it actually says I don't know what the fuck is going on at this point. It says it somewhere like in like the me part of the script, not like
yeah,
where the
like
action is and stuff, you know? Where I'm like
Yeah,
describing
just-
things, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's happening at this point anymore.
all that
Oh,
matters
man.
is that you just like push through.
I did.
You put something out there.
I put something together. I don't know if if it's anything that's legible. If I wrote that, it could not be read and understood. You know, I'm glad I typed it.
Have If this was just to go like, if you just wrote this down during your time of being sick, you just like open it and just be like, what the fuck?
Went back and read it, and I like tried to glean what the plot was. And what I've gathered is that it's about a man trying to tell people that he's killing himself.
Yeah.
But nobody's listening to him. And then there's some other stuff sprinkled in as well. And it's just overall an experiment in being absurd and weird.
Yeah.
And I think I definitely got that across.
Oh yeah, the fucking random beating and the...
I truly have no idea what it's supposed to mean. I think there's a deeper meaning in there somewhere, right?
Maybe since he, it's a man about proclaiming himself that he wants
Bullshitters,
to
my
commit
guys.
suicide.
Welcome to the bullshitters topic, which is what we're doing now. Trying to apply meaning to this fucking script that I wrote while insanely sick.
But yeah, like come on, you just think of it. You're just like,
I thought it was like symbolic.
The man wants to commit suicide.
I thought it was symbolic for corporate America and how they treat their employees. A man could literally be saying, "I'm going to kill myself," and the corporate would be like, "Ah, fucking whatever, kill yourself."
Well, they don't even do that in this. They just ignore him.
Oh yeah.
It's like, I'm going to kill him. I'm trying to die. And they're just like, so how's your day, Jim?
T. Geisler said, "Ugh." What are we ugging for, Tanner?
Oof, ugh.
Oof and ugh. It's a thing.
Oof, ugh.
Who is even in this podcast? It's just me and Tim.
The OG.
Brian's not here. Yeah, this is an OG episode. This is what it was like for, 20 podcasts?
Exactly.
19 podcasts? I don't know. That number, somehow.
The occasional guest.
Although I imagine Tanner's probably dealing with this gigantic rug that she got.
What?
She ordered a rug for her room, and this rug is way too goddamn big. It's also the wrong rug, as I've just been notified. So
Oof.
There's that. So it's not even the right rug. No, this rug it's as tall as her door.
What the fuck?
Yeah, or taller than the doorway.
Well,
who the hell was Tim talking to when you left? He was talking to the audience.
Exactly.
He was talking to all you guys.
I was padding time.
Poor thing.
But did she just order online or some shit?
It turns out it's I think it's not her rug completely. I think, or maybe I'm hoping they didn't send her a wrong rug, because I know that her mother ordered a rug.
Hi, Tanner.
Oh, how sweet. I love it when my script supervisor gets along with my girlfriend. I can appreciate that.
That's oddly specific.
I know, right? Well, we live oddly specific lives, Tim.
True.
But no, I'll wait for. Oh. She said no, it's wrong. It's just wrong. I think it's just they sent her the wrong rug. They just sent her the wrong rug. Now we're all pissed. Ooh, wrong color, wrong style, wrong size. Ooh, yes, T. Geisler is in fact my girlfriend. Shouts out to her. I'm going to see her this week, actually.
Oh.
I'm going out of town. Ooh. Yeah, no, she's having...
Look at you, having an emotional connection with another person.
I know.
Something I only managed for 6 months in my entire life.
Oh, well, Tim, you'll get it figured out one of these days,
Well, good thing we're on the topic of bullshit.
Wow. Tim, you ain't got to do yourself like that, though. You're not... I like to think you're not that bad,
Well, evidently.
I mean, it could be worse.
Could it?
Could be Bryant.
I could cut off my... Oh. I mean,
he's getting roasted even when he's not here.
I could just, cut off my penis right now. I mean...
I don't think that really does anything,
First penis cutting on live stream?
No, that wouldn't be the first. Have you ever seen the BME Pain Olympics?
Wait, what?
Yeah, you never seen that?
No.
That was live streamed. They chop penises off with axes and shit.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I just professed to watching that to a live audience. Anyways, moving on to our next topic. This next topic, I brought up on episode 28 when your power went out and everything, and Bryant was just fucking useless in this discussion. So
yeah,
we're gonna hit him with that 1-2-1-2. Are you ready?
I'm.
This topic is Steaming It Up, where we're gonna talk about Steam and how Valve monopolized digital retail with video games and movies now too, apparently.
Well, they don't really. Do they have that big of a selection of movies? Let me check.
I'm not even sure.
Let me see. Let me open up my Steam for the rare instance that it's not open.
I have been playing Postal on Steam recently.
Oh, look at you!
You should get the remake. We should stream it together, Tim. I think that'd be a great time.
Let me see.
Movies.
Because I have Postal 2.
Do you?
Just regular Postal?
No, Postal Redo. R-E-D.
Redux.
Yeah.
Oh my! Definitely OG.
Oh yeah, please. I personally love the game and would love to play through it with you, Tim. I think you would quite enjoy it. You know, mass murder on a large scale. You know.
Well, fuck.
Mass shootings, right?
I'll probably buy it. It's 84% off.
Oh my God! How much is it?
It's $1.43.
Wow! Oh man, I thought it was like fucking like 49 cents or something like that, and I was like, man, they're really selling themselves short. That's a good game. We should play the Japanese levels specifically because those are the most fun, in my humble and professional Postal player opinion.
A professional Postal player.
I mean, to be fair, I have 6 hours. in the
More than the average
Redux
Postal player,
and then I have 7 hours in the original game. So, I'm basically a professional at this point.
How do I even look up movie? Oh, hardware videos.
Somehow,
movie.
Yeah.
I
mean, granted, there's nothing good. They don't have anything like that you want to watch.
Dexter.
What the fuck?
That's well, it was or apparently it's distributed by Lionsgate, so that's a thing.
Nice. Oh, they got Call of Cthulhu.
There's a movie.
The June 6, 2005 film. Movies on Steam. Anyways, but like I was saying, I wanted to talk more about the game aspect of it anyways. I just thought I'd bring up movies because they're fucking on there. That's a
feature.
They sell them apparently.
Quote unquote.
So yeah, let's discuss, that. How Valve has essentially made money off of selling other games to the point that they don't even need to fucking make games anymore. Ooh, steamy. Oh, hell yeah.
Well,
it's getting
the thing is that
here.
They were in a pretty goddamn good position whenever they first decided to do it.
Oh, yeah. They weren't struggling.
Owning, like, 2 of the most successful early IPs.
Yep.
They could just be like, oh, well, let's just do this. And it's just sort of like a snowball effect. There's other sites, sure. Like, I think the first time I bought something out of, like, a game out of Steam was, like a month ago. And that's because they were selling, like, the CD keys for fucking Minecraft for, like, $4.
Right,
so I'm just like, okay, I'll fucking take that.
What do you think is worse in your personal opinion? Do you think it's worse for a gaming company to continue to make games constantly, pump them out year after year, and essentially ruining the name of their franchise? Or do you think it's worse to just dead stop your franchise as a whole and never give the fans any kind of closure?
It's a regular pick your poison, that one.
Yeah, right?
Well, the thing is that whenever you just stop the game franchise and just do whatever you, or just move on.
Sorry, continue.
At least people can still hold your games in high regards. Like, people still think that Half-Life is still the shit, that Left 4 Dead is amazing, and all their original IPs is really good.
Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah.
But whenever you look at Call of Duty, where people have been complaining about the quality of its games for every year. Battlefield with its like 2-year releases.
But people still buy them though.
They still buy them, but
at the end of the day,
there's definitely a lot more like
bunch
negative.
of saps.
Yeah,
except for me, because I don't buy any of them. No, go ahead.
Like generally, they'll just be like they'll have their base like a customer base that'll buy the game no matter what.
Of course.
But overall, it will still gain enough traction where it'll just like be in a pitfall and nobody's gonna fucking love it.
Right. Yeah.
Whereas, like I said, if you just like leave them off where they were
it's
so
better
good,
to just dead stop and
yeah,
not continue at all, because then your name
your
name can only be tarnished by being non-ambitious instead of just crashing and burning each and every time you put something out.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. But I don't know. I guess you know, at the end of the day, I've been saying the same thing to Valve every single day. You know, Half-Life 3 pinball machine. They'll just come out with that. The fans will be satisfied. You know, give them fucking anything. Give them a goddamn comic book. Remember how much everyone freaked out when the original Half-Life writer leaked his like version of what Half-Life 3 would have been? You know, just words on a screen. You don't even have to make any budget. Just fucking throw anything out there, and these people are gonna suck it up because it's all they're gonna goddamn get. You know?
Yeah, it's
so.
You still question it because you know, like no matter the quality of whatever the third installment be, whether it is any of Valve's games.
Sorry, continue.
It's gonna sell like hotcakes. Everyone's gonna buy it off the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
But will it have life years later? That is the question.
It's like the moment like everyone's just like stop thinking about it. It's been like 3 decades, and they're just like, oh yeah, here's Half-Life 3.
Hey, remember that existed? Oh, that's the thing though. They really just got to randomly come out with it from nowhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Daddy Brian is having some personal problems, so he won't be here tonight. But he reassured me to go on without him, and I told him, "Don't worry, I would have done that anyways, even if you hadn't told me to."
Damn.
So, here we are. No, what were you saying, Tim?
But it's just like, honestly, it would just be a good idea to just release it cold turkey rather than trying to build any like marketing around it.
The Jeff Rosenstock way of releasing things. Literally, January 1st of this year hit. He just drops an album with absolutely no marketing whatsoever.
Oh God!
And it's just like, I just wanted to get an album out at the beginning of the year, so here's post.
All Valve would need to do really, it's like maybe it's a slight bit of marketing, but like if they just like Half-Life 3 and they just like put it on your recommended page on Steam.
Oh yeah!
Everybody
man.
like just pops it up. They're just like, what?
Everyone would be fact checking it to make sure it's real. No one would pay it. No one would play it for the first few days because no one would be sure that it's real. They think it's a virus or something.
Reddit would just be full of stuff. Just be like, "Is this
what
legit?
What the fuck is going on?"
And that's what really kills out the franchise is because they're just like they're looking at the profit margins and they see like it sold no copies in its first like 2 weeks of release.
Yeah. Well, Half-Life 3 has to be the end. I'm telling you. I've been telling Valve this whole time how they can end the series.
Yeah.
Kill Gordon Freeman. Just fucking kill him.
That's where it'd probably just naturally go anyway.
But then there would be like, here's a prequel that is in between Half-Life 2 and Half-Life 3 somewhere. Probably it's Half-Life 2 episode 2.56 or some shit, you know?
Isn't that what Lost Coast is? Or like the
No, that was just shit that was cut from Half-Life like originally.
Oh fuck.
I think it was supposed to be like a level in Half-Life and then they just like got rid of it. So they were like, we don't need this. This is fine. Wait, what even is Half-Life? Well, if you want the scientifics of it, Half-Life.
We are not the people.
The time taken for the radioactivity of a specified isotope to fall to half of its original value, or It is a 1998 first-person shooter game that like supposedly revolutionized first-person shooters forever.
Debatable.
Sure, I guess. They also did like some physics stuff at one point that honestly Valve just started to do in the later games just to be like, hey, remember we made this popular.
We figured out how to do physics.
Look, all his programming went to shit, so now it looks like he's dead. Instead of just like, animation dead.
Mm-hmm.
Death animation. I love that. I love when I shoot someone with a shotgun, they just like fall over as if I've lightly tapped them.
No!
Oh yeah, when they scream continuously after death. Oh no.
I was 5 days.
Yeah, Doom revolutionized it when it first came out, and then Half-Life happened. I mean,
Half-Life showed up. I think really people just like Half-Life 2 is really what just really stole the show, I guess.
You think Half-Life 2 is? I don't think so.
I mean,
honestly, I think that Half-Life 2 is pretty Yeah,
Well, yeah, like
and I think I only appreciate the first one in the sense of like, oh, it was cool for the time that it came out. But I'm realizing that I really hate that train of thought now, because I can say that about literally fucking anything. I can say, yeah, Birth of a Nation was revolutionary for the time that it came out. Doesn't make it any less about fucking racism, like.
Lego Star Wars was really revolutionary for its time.
No Man's Sky was really revolutionary for its
time.
So I really hate that argument, but I guess that I just sort of see it through, like, I played it when I was younger, kind of goggles. I'm like, oh, man, I loved that game when I was fucking 7.
And I mean, I guess it was just like original Half-Life. I never really played it myself, but it sort of like did pioneer like a unique concept at least.
It brought
a pretty interesting concept.
Yeah, it did a lot of stuff that we hadn't seen before, and we were like, oh my god, this shit is crazy. And just like, I guess like graphically for 1998, someone would see that and be like, oh my god, these people, they're shaped like people. So
and in a sense it also sort of just like it was I'm only talking from like vague memories of like few gameplays I saw of it, or like people just like going back to it, but it also was a sort of like it was a shooter, but it was also sort of, somewhat partially horror.
Oh yeah, it's got some horror elements to it. Yeah, I can agree with that. I think this shit would be kind of scary when you're a child. Ravenholm, I would consider that like, and it birthed like a huge modding community too. You got to think about.
True.
What console was this on? Oh, dude, Half-Life was a PC game all the way. Valve is so PC oriented, right? I mean, they're making their own console now, aren't they, or some shit like that?
Are they still? I don't know.
Or is it being sold already? I'm not fucking sure. Either way, Valve is such a huge thing in regards to the PC community. Yeah. Especially with like how they treated the modding community for a while. You're sort of just free to do whatever you want, Unlike, Bethesda, who's like, pay for mods. No.
Oh, Fallout 4.
Or just like games that straight out don't allow modding in it at all,
Yeah.
So they're really liberal with their This is a Valve game. Well, never playing that. To each their own, I guess. I see them as real big innovators in the game industry, so I have to have somewhat respect for them, even if they are absolute sellout fucks now. But it happens
really
out of eventually.
Out of all their IPs, Left 4 Dead is still easily my favorite, like the one I hold dearest to my heart.
Yeah, I gotta say, because that game is just like such you can play it for hours, and people still make maps for those games to this day, even
in the workshop.
Oh yeah, there's always stuff to do in that game with friends, And it's just like, and it's so team oriented and all that kind of bullshit that, like, you know, you're always gonna have stuff to do on it. So, yeah. Shout out to Left 4 Dead. You know, I guess. What were we talking about again?
Just talk about Steam in general.
I like Steam. Had it for a while. I have like 540 games on Steam.
I'm on like 120.
You're doing good, Tim. I'm proud of you. How long have you been on Steam? Hang on. Never mind. I'll just get all your information from your profile. Where is Tim?
Got a
What's your
little
name on
badge.
here now?
It's just Maddock.
I see Odd Dick.
What the fuck?
Are you on Steam?
Just go to your friends.
I am.
Yeah. What the
I'm
fuck?
looking
How many
through
people
here.
do you have on here?
Fucking 23 are online right now. Why don't I see you? What is this?
It has IVG in front of it.
Wait, hang on. I think...
Fuck, Pixby.
What the fuck? Why don't I see you, dude? Did you block me, my Nigel?
No, I can see you right now.
Send me a message. Fuck, I gotta take another cough drop. I can't do this shit. I hate my fucking life.
Get wrecked.
Oh, that's why. I got a nickname for you on here, Tim.
God damn it.
You, in like, whenever the fuck I met you, I asked you what you wanted your nickname to be. And you said the guy who kills all the bitches.
God
And
damn
so
it.
that's just like still your name in my Steam. So let me see. 6 years. Wow.
Yep. Since
Wow.
2012.
Let me pretend to be no, I'm kidding. That's actually pretty good. But you know, your boy, me. I've been on there for 9 years.
Look at you with the big dick energy.
January 5th, 2009.
It's actually pretty cool that they had the specific date.
Yeah, I like that. You know, it
February
helps me. It
16th.
helps me remember where I was mentally. You know, my
I was a dumbass
my
kid.
neck was in the noose. You know, I tripped and fell and made a Steam account. Well, you're gonna pretend like that's not how it happened.
I mean, that's what saved your life that day. You opened up the library just like, huh. Look at all these games.
Look at all this game that I don't have because I just made my account and I'm a child and I don't have like a debit card or anything.
I can't wait till Christmas or my birthday.
Oh man. Deleted link got dark AF. Can I? Is there a way I can undelete that?
Oh no.
I can't. No, I can't. That's lame.
But
What else? What were we talking about again? Steam.
whenever we were talking about, like, specifically about Steam, I think we were talking about like how it like became the juggernaut that it is.
Yeah, and just like
And the
made it to
thing
where
is-
Valve doesn't have to do anything for the rest of their lives.
Yeah. And the way that it got just so big, although we're starting to get to the point where companies are, you know, supposed to, or they're starting to try to, you know, get away from Steam at least.
Are they?
Like right now, I have a Blizzard client launcher. I have a Bethesda launcher.
Oh yeah.
Like companies are starting to just like, hey, we don't need Steam anymore.
Suffer.
Or well, they're trying to experiment whether or not they need Steam anymore.
Yeah, you know, Origin's been around for a while. Doesn't really seem to caught on, except for like games that you can only get on Origin. You know.
Yeah.
Um.
Well, they got a little bit because Gabe and all of them. They all started playing Battlefield just because.
Yeah, but they also got me because they got Red Alert 2 on there.
So you're just like, well,
And
I'm there.
I am a sucker for Red Alert 2 because I looked high and low for a way to play that game. Couldn't find it. Open up, you know, Origins. Bought the Command and Conquer pack, whatever the fuck. Download only Red Alert 2 out of the fucking 30 games that I got. Only download Red Alert 2. Only ever play that. I love that game. Yeah, Red Alert is a game that shaped my childhood and my politics. Down with America. Oh, man.
And look, Brother.
I love Red Alert 2 because the very opening of it,
Mm-hmm.
you literally just destroy the Statue of Liberty and the Pentagon.
Oh god.
This was pre 9/11, mind you.
Oh.
And like 9/11 is actually like prominently featured in the game. Or like the Twin Towers are prominently featured, and you can fucking destroy them, you know.
Oh god.
And I like.
You know, I'm surprised it didn't create as big as a backlash.
Well, that's the thing. It came out in 2000, so by the time 9/11 happened, everyone forgot about fucking Red Alert. But like, I sent my soldiers up to that area to where the objective is. The objective is in between the Twin Towers. And I look and I'm like, oh, that's right. That hadn't happened yet. That's crazy.
Who let this happen? I'm like,
that's right. And I'm like, can I destroy them? Can I be 9/11? Will they remember me forever? No, but so yeah, what do you call Red Alert's game style? I don't know what you call it.
Isn't it like a old RTS?
Yeah, that's what they are. RTSs.
Real-time strategy.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't around for my time. I never really got into it, but I think it's like a quicker paced, like modern.
Oh, and well, yeah, and it's just like quirky and fun. I love the voice acting in that game is a joy.
Yeah, they have like over the top, stereotypical like Americans.
Oh, and stereotypical. The Russians are the worst.
Russians.
All right, comrade. I'm like, oh no. Going back and playing that game, this is one guy. What does he say? I think he's called a desolator. He essentially like shoots acid at people.
Oh yeah, we were talking. We get whatever we watched the voice lines.
Yeah, scorched earth. Oh, I love it. I'm going to heat them up. I love the Desolator, dude. He needs his own spin-off game, honestly. Where is Westwood at? Are they out of business? Probably. Hang on. West.
Disappointment incoming.
Yep. Here we go. Games.
It was pretty racist, Peacemaker. They didn't just have Americans and Russians. Didn't they have like Japanese too? And
I don't think they had their own voice dialogue though. The third one does though, and it's very racist. And Tim Curry plays a Russian in it.
Oh god.
Yeah. So yes, Westwood Studios was dissolved and merged into DICE.
Fuck DICE.
Fuck DICE. Fuck them. I hope everyone who works at DICE dies. How's that sound? You pieces of shit. Okay, never mind. I'm going too far again. Anyways, yeah.
It's just an unfortunate reality.
I love Red Alert. Bring back Red Alert. I heard EA was actually talking about remaking like the original Red Alerts.
Like a reskin?
Red Alert 2. Like giving them a graphical update.
Yeah, if they just do like a hot update, I think it'd probably do pretty goddamn well.
They have to keep the voice acting though. If they don't keep the voice acting, then honestly, you don't play the game. Fuck it. Don't waste your time. No, I'm just kidding.
Also,
the gameplay is actually awesome.
Duly noted a peak.
I love how they get. I just call them peace usually.
Peace.
I love how they use they give the Russians have like nukes and shit, and the fucking Americans have like this weather control device that creates thunderstorms that can decimate a fucking base.
What the fuck? They're just like, yeah, we have nukes too, but I'm bored of them.
That's our super weapon is a fucking goddamn weather device thing.
In World War II, we were notorious in the Pacific Front.
You evil bastards. Unleash the storm. No! No!
This is how Fortnite's created.
Everyone get to the, what do you call it in Fortnite? Where you have to go to the eye? What is it?
I don't... There's a, like what, like Tilted Towers or some shit?
Yeah. What did you call them?
Tilted Towers.
You mean like the Twin Towers? Oh, those were more than tilted. Never mind. I'm trying to see if I can find out what the specific... Oh, yeah. So So the weapons that the Russians had, they had a Tesla coil, which was whenever someone walked in, like, proximity of it, they would get instantaneously shocked to death.
Oh, fuck.
They had the Iron Curtain, which I believe that was a mind control device, and, like, if you put it on an area of their soldiers, it mind controls them to join your side then, I believe.
What the
So that's,
fuck?
like, their thing. Yeah, the Russians had mind control, by the way. Not sure how I feel about that.
That's how the quirky thing was about, what is it, what is this? Command and Conquer?
Yeah, sure.
Red
Red Alert.
No, Red Alert.
Yeah.
Red Alert. Is
I mean,
it was like
it's part of that series, but yeah.
Yeah. But, it was sort of just like steampunk version of like Cold War.
Right. Yeah, no, and it was super weird. And it was like, yo, what is happening? All right, so it's called a weather control device. It's literally just called a weather control device. And it literally just sends thunderstorms to, like, massacre fucking people.
What the fuck?
Then there was the chronosphere, which I never fucking figured out what that thing did. I would have one,
Exist.
and then I'd be like, I don't know what this does. I'm unclear on
What
what
do
we're
I
doing.
do with you?
Oh, it's a mass teleportation device. Well, it never goddamn did that for me. I would use the shit, and it would just go bloop, and I'm like, what the
Thanks.
What the fuck? Yeah, now that I'm done splurging about how great Red Alert 2 was, yeah, nothing has really came along that really matched Steam though so far, you know? And I don't think anything ever is going to. I think just the other off-brand ones are going to have like their special games that people go to them for.
Yeah, yeah.
But no one's going to really do what Steam has done or what Valve has done here.
I think Steam it doesn't market itself as like holding, you know, it doesn't really market itself as like, oh, we have AAA games. It is sort of like it's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It'll get
Everything.
people from like, it'll sometimes get stuff from big developers.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really good ground for new developers to come on the
It's
scene.
got indie stuff.
work on their
It's got
game.
mods. It's open to every community. Indie, mod, AAA, everyone.
Yeah, it's pretty much nigh impossible at this point unless like God himself just like
God
nukes Valve's-
himself. Die.
like nukes.
What happens if
Valve's
like Valve
headquarters.
gets fucking destroyed, dude?
Exactly. It's just like
Who will
Steam
what happens
still
to Steam?
alive?
Does someone buy it? Does someone inherit it? Like what happens to Steam at that rate?
am I just out of all the products I have?
Yeah, did I just waste all of my... Wasn't there like a thing like a while back you could see how much money you've spent on games with it?
Mm-hmm. Probably.
Hang on. There's a thing. Keep talking, Tim. Keep speaking.
But although people like recently there's like a small minority who have been like questioning it, and because there's like no really filter for what gets uploaded to Steam.
Okay, understandable, yeah.
Jesus Christ, some of these games that you just see just like, oh well, God, I didn't have to look up Pornhub tonight.
Yeah, right? There's
We just play.
there's some stuff on there for sure. I mean,
We just play Party House.
oh, House Party. Oh, what a classic. What a what a woman respecting game, you know?
Hey, dude.
What? How's it going, dude? I hate that guy. Hey, wait, are you gonna do
Better
another
not be
movie
drinking,
review?
dude.
Actually, yeah, this Wednesday I'm doing another Lost in the Cinema episode. Because
Oh.
yeah, I finally got together everything I wanted to, and I'm gonna do it, dude. No one can stop me. So Lost in the Cinema this Wednesday at 8 o'clock for an hour. I'm gonna discuss a number of things. Oh, that's hurtful. I wish I didn't see that.
What?
So I went to the external funds used thing, which shows me how much money I've spent on Steam total.
Mhm.
$4,122 is my total
Oh.
spent on Steam. I'm
Oh.
glad that that's not all my money. Damn. Anyways, yeah, this Wednesday I'm gonna be talking about the Cube movies and sort of my thoughts on those.
Cube?
I'm gonna be giving some thoughts from an article that I wrote about tips for new filmmakers that I wish that I had when I started filmmaking. And then I'm also going to discuss a third and mysterious final topic. The only reason that it's final and mysterious is because I don't know what it is yet. So we'll find out when we get there. Anyways, moving into our next topic with Tim here.
Oh, fuck.
Tim's first topic. The Cube is the shit, dude. I did love the first Cube movie. That one. Tanner showed it to me. Tanner was like, "We should watch this," and I was like, "Let's watch it," because she told me she's seen it a lot, and really got me interested in it. And I watched it, and I'll give my thoughts this Wednesday.
Chill.
So next, Tim's first topic, Last Stands. Yes. Where are you going with this, my dear friend Tim?
I'm going to be talking about a Papa Bless PewDiePie because of all his recent shit with T-Series.
Oh, yes. Go ahead. I'm completely uninformed on most of this, so.
Well, really, it's just been like a joke at this point. Where, like, it's obvious that in the next few months, or like at least the next few weeks, T-Series is going to become the #1 most subscribed YouTube channel, and this for like a long
look forward to seeing you
while.
there. Peace. Go on.
And it's like for a long while, PewDiePie has just been like doing things, and fans have just been reaching out and trying to, keep him as like the #1 subscribed YouTuber ever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just been like a pretty, yeah, there you go, peace. But it's just been a really enjoyable time because this is sort of like an instance where most of YouTube is coming together, and it's just a rare like. There's not really like people pushing back on him for like, what the fuck do you think you're doing?
Yeah.
Just like sit down and let it happen. And people are just like, okay, let's just do this. We don't want, because T-Series is just like a media conglomerate
Mm-hmm.
where they're just like
In India, right?
like, yeah.
Fucking Indians.
And it's just like you could tell it's like pretty their view or like their subscribe count. There's something has to be going on because their views do not warrant what they're.
Well, neither do Tyler Oakley's.
Wait, what?
You don't remember Tyler Oakley?
Oh yeah.
He's got 7 million subscribers and he gets like 72,000 views per video.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like his channel died, but the T-Series it gains a lot of subscribers per day.
Mm-hmm.
And it uploads a video and it gets like 200,000 views.
You know what?
But it has 70 million subscribers.
You know what, Tim? You said no one's pushing back against PewDiePie. So I'm here to do it first.
Oh fuck!
Kill PewDiePie.
Oh shit!
Fucking assassinate.
Oh god!
Anytime I see something like not being gone against, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm out here. I'm gonna assassinate PewDiePie. If he dies within the next few days, and I catch blame for it because of this fucking podcast, I'm gonna tell you, Tim made me do it. Anyways,
I'm pulling the strings.
I knew it all along. No, I've like heard of it in passing, but I've never looked into it very much, so I don't really know a whole lot about it, and I never really looked into T-Series at all either.
Yeah, I mean, I looked into them because I'm just like, what's going on?
What is happening over here?
Because like people are saying, oh yeah, it's like the new most subscribed channel, and I'm just like, the fuck? I've literally seen nothing. Whenever it comes to this.
Peacemaker, they're not Mexican.
Yeah.
Their founder's name is Gulshan Kumar. They're an Indian music record and film production company. They were founded in 1983.
Well, let me just like look at their fucking channel right now because you just like look at their recently uploaded videos.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be like some videos that have like.
Please
like
don't
the good
play
majority
anything.
there's.
Please don't play anything. Please don't play anything. Okay.
Nice.
You got a point, Tim.
See, like, there's one that has like 19 million views, but that's a fucking ad. But you look at like all this other stuff.
298,000
views.
365,000.
You're just like, what is going on? This should not be warranting.
Should we kill T-Series?
Well, I mean...
He's like, I'm not against it. So
we will be doing our part in the fight.
They have, is that 54 billion views?
Apparently.
Is that 54,724,168,286 views?
Apparently.
Is that possible?
Is this canon?
I mean, they joined in March of they joined one day after my birthday in 2006.
You did this.
Who told you? My parents bought this YouTube channel for me.
Oh god.
And that's one day after my birthday. That's 3 days after Tanner's. So she's in on it too.
Oh fuck.
While we're getting exposed.
But you're right. How the fuck? What
is that?
What
does that?
What?
Do we need to go through and like calculate this? Is this valid? I don't think this is valid. I think this is a lie.
Oh god, something's playing. Okay.
Oh my god. Should we look into this? Should we dig deep?
Let me see.
I'm scrolling down it. Like I'm looking. All I'm seeing is a bunch of fucking Indians. Scrolling still. Alright, it looks like they have a pretty sizable amount of videos. Let me see if I can look up.
And how they even have like the multi-channel aspect going on for
those motherfuckers. Alright, let's hit their social blade real quick. Okay.
This T-Series Apina Punjab is...
Are you fucking
12 million.
Kidding me? They just must be really big in India, dude.
Exactly.
They have to be. It says here that they got 70... Are you kidding me? Last month on the 20th, they got 75 million views.
What the fuck?
In a day. These motherfuckers, they're earning like $300,000 a day with these views, with this money. They have a monthly estimated earnings of $590,000 to $9.4 million.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
I'm not shitting you. It's just weird.
Thank you, very good.
Like, there's a... like, the view count and everything, it doesn't really make sense to me. Even, like, looking at their other channels.
Yeah, they only have 12,000 uploads.
Only 12.
Yeah, but hold up. Could you really get 54 billion views from 12,000 uploads, though? Hang on. I don't know if this adds up to me. I don't think I agree with this. God damn.
It just started pioneering into kid channels, so...
Well, now they're just capitalizing on a market, so...
Oh, wait, no. All the shit on here is just, like...
Oh, my God. That's crazy.
Oh, no. They upload.
There's something going on here. There's just... That's the conclusion I'm coming to. There's something going on here, and I don't trust it. I don't like this topic.
Yeah, this is not making any sense. I'm on, like, their kid channel. It has, like, 900,000 subscribers. 1 month ago, they had one video with 1.6 million views called Halloween Stories Rapunzel, for whatever fucking reason. But then they have a new one where it doesn't even have 10,000 views. And I'm just like, what? How? Oh,
wait, this is today. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, how many did they get today? Subscribers did they get? They got 300,000 subscribers today. They got 79 million views today.
How many different branches of the kids' channel do they have?
I don't like this. I don't like this shit. P said, here's an old topic, Elsagate.
Elsagate, oh god.
How'd you feel about that, Tim?
Stop.
That's kind of your thing, isn't it? You fucking pedophile.
Stop. That was, oh god.
That was really, something that happened.
That was just, how fucking... Who let the people who made those just like stay around?
Yeah, continue to be alive.
It's like, oh god, the amount of references to excrement makes puts Adam Sandler to shame.
You know, I'm glad I really stayed away from that. People that I watched discussed it, and I was like, I'm gonna keep my distance from this. I know what the context is, so I don't need to. I don't need to see this shit in action. All right. Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan of T-Series. Not a fan of this.
It's just the thing about YouTube is that it's so fucking exploitative. Like, well, not like it itself is exploitative, but it can be exploited.
Mm-hmm.
And it just it leads to some really disturbing ass shit.
Excuse me.
Elsa Gate, Daddy05.
Oh, Daddy05. Now that was some grade A shit right there. Let me tell you.
Jesus Christ.
If anything, he didn't hit that kid hard enough. Kidding, everyone. Oh, there's pitchforks outside. Hang on, I gotta go deal with this.
Oh god. The worst part about that situation was just the fans themselves. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was a bad time.
Like, disturbing as it is shit as the videos were, but then you just like see all the comments who are just like, yeah, dude, beat that little kid up. You're just like, what?
What the fuck? Yeah. Just like the mere fact that like that got traction and wasn't just something that someone found years later after they abandoned the channel.
Yeah, it was
like the classic creepypasta story format, you know. I found this YouTube channel today. Top 10 YouTube channels that people wish they never found. Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce.
Oh, god damn it. It's an old meme, but it checks out.
The last thing you'd want inside your Burger King lettuce, someone's foot fungus, but as it turns out, that might just be what you get.
God damn.
Have you seen he's pursuing a music career?
Is he?
Okay.
But why though?
Okay, hang on, we're gonna watch this. So he has a track out. It's called Sidelined. Chills, please don't copyright me for this.
It's a risk you gotta take, Tyler.
All right, here we go. This is I'm real sorry that I'm gonna show this to everyone.
Let me pause my own music. Alright, let's
Alright, are you ready for this, Tim? I really need you to prepare yourself if we're gonna go through this together.
Okay, Tim. You won't kill anybody after this.
Alright, ready everyone? Can everyone see it? Did I put it on the screen? Yeah, it's on the screen.
Let's go on a journey.
Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
I like the creepy soundtrack.
Ain't it funny, you with him, you say you love me. I've been trying to get away for some time. Part ways with the life I chose. Take back what's mine, but it's all good. Ain't it funny, you with him, you say you love me. Thoughts stay here in my mind.
No thoughts, Tim?
And you just act like it's all fine. Mixed signs, sick of trying, but it's all good.
Tim?
Ain't it funny,
What the fuck am I watching?
Just wait, his outfit gets more frat boy every time it changes.
He does not look like the person who is singing this. What the fuck?
He looks like... Oh, he is Canadian. Never mind. I can't say that. I was gonna say he looks like Canadian, but he is Canadian. You know, he's got like a fucking like fucked up lung or something like that.
But it's all good. Ain't it funny?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a random fact. Oh my god.
Stay here in my
Oh my god.
act like it's all fine. Mix signs, sick of trying.
How much fucking longer is this shit?
Everclear shot and the
Oh god, guys, look out, it's the bridge.
had the whole bottle. One word text saying sorry.
That lightning though.
Yeah, you really got me. This feels so real, but only partly. Not coming over. Guess I'm tardy. See me
Oh
in the sky with
God damn it.
my god, I think I just killed myself.
so free. Ain't it funny?
I think I just ended my own life.
You love me. Ain't it funny? You and them,
Can I just get that track?
ain't it funny?
The instrumental?
You say you
Yeah,
I
just want the
actually do
track.
quite like the instrumental. It's when he starts talking that I stop enjoying it. Yeah, this should have been the whole song right here. Also, what's with this long ass outro? Where's the Burger King foot lettuce? What is this?
Not even a callback to his roots.
Yeah, what
Fake
is
as
this?
fuck.
Fake as fuck. Okay, we're not gonna look at the all in my head one. I can't do that. From Burger King foot lettuce to this. Did you comment down here, Peacemaker?
Yeah.
one word text saying sorry.
I like it a lot, Chills. Keep it up. You have a lot of talents.
Chili's about to put up with the face tats.
Ain't it funny that you just can't rap? That's one of the comments down here. Oh, this gotcha, man. Gotcha like if you're grey. Thank
Oh
you, Carol
my
Fong.
God.
Let's take a look at Carol Fong's channel. Oh my god, she has uploads. She makes cakes. That was the most strangest thing I've ever just witnessed in my entire life just now.
At least he's better than 6ix9ine.
What?
Better than 6ix9ine.
Hit him with the chicky. With the chicky.
6ix9ine, stop! You're gonna have another heart attack.
I'm in the prison with a stiffy. They stick it up my bliffy.
Someone put the poor man out of his misery.
What was the? Hang on, there was a meme about him. I hereby sentence you to 68 years in prison. Me whispers to my lawyer. My client has requested you add one more year.
What?
Well, 6ix9ine.
Oh.
Oh. Good May. Tanner just said why. I think that was her response to the entire altercation that just unfolded with Chili Boy there.
Yeah, funny.
And funny. Wait. Is there going to be a sideline Hung Jesus cover, boys? Is that what's coming?
No,
I
God.
smell it cooking in the pot, my boys. I agree. I think it would be a better song if it was by a different person, like Hung Jesus, for example.
Not a different person.
What?
Another different person.
Hey, shut up, bitch. You leave Hung Jesus alone. He's my guy.
Bitch, he made a diss track about us.
And?
Fuck that guy.
Look, if you can't separate the art from his artist, then
A diss track. Okay,
he clearly
so
no. That was clearly an avant-garde Hung Jesus diss track. It was clearly made to set an example for everyone making a diss track how to satirically make one.
I hope you're glad defending also Rice Gum.
Who?
Jake Paul with the
Who?
Asian Jake Paul.
Who? I've never
Exactly.
heard of a rice cum before. I'll try new things though, you know.
Oh God.
Peacemaker, go to SoundCloud and just look up Hung Jesus, except Jesus with Z's instead of S's. You're not going to be disappointed.
You're gonna be very disappointed.
No, listen to Tim here. He hates art. Tanner just keeps saying
I'm
no
just
at the
a
chat at
hater.
this rate. So, here we are. You know,
Like-
I'm just a hater. Well, at least at least you own up to it, Tim. I can appreciate that. I'll admit that I'm a hater sometimes too, of
Sometimes.
the blacks.
Oh, there it is.
Just kidding. Clip that. Clip it. Take
Jake.
it all out of context now. Take it all out of context. So Tim, your next topic. Another asshole.
Another asshole.
Where are we going with this?
It's a bit of a throwback, but
I like throwbacks.
remember whenever we talking about what is it, Saudi Arabia, Prince guy being all chill, giving women the right to drive and shit, and then he
that's
murdered a
right.
person.
Oh. What? We had this discussion
Well,
on the podcast? No, I'm serious. What happened?
There was a whole thing. I forgot his name. But,
Night Peacemaker. I remember Saudi Arabia, the whole, women getting the right to drive in 2018. Who got murdered?
Yeah. But I forgot his name was, but he was like a Saudi Arabian like reporter, but he had to flee the country because of his own opinions were not.
Oh, you're referring to
Or,
the atheist blogger who got who tried to kill himself because he was gonna get killed by his he was gonna get killed for, or no, was it a blogger? Yeah. He spoke out against the Quran,
Mhm.
and the people doxed him, and he got hung for it.
Oh God.
Right?
Well, no, this is someone else. He was a reporter,
And
he was just like he was making a report, or he was doing like articles and stuff that the general public didn't like, and the fringe group tried to make an attempt on his life, so he fled to Turkey, but like a bunch of shit was still in Saudi Arabia, so he eventually had to go back,
right,
and
understandable.
Khashoggi, and he went into the consulate, and they lost it was a high stake situation where he had like a bunch of people just like, okay, I'm going back in Saudi Arabia. If I don't come back out within like this allotted time, I'm dead.
Oh,
And
what do you mean, guest concerned caller? That's Tim.
it's me.
He's literally been on this show since the first episode.
Fake fan.
Wow.
He's not a concerned caller at all.
He's not keeping up with the lore. Can't believe this. No, go ahead.
And to
Continue.
be
though.
fair, I am butchering the
Oh
story.
yeah, I
This
mean,
this
but
was,
that's how we usually tell stories on here, though. I mean, JFK just had a bad day. I mean, let's be honest.
He was just really feeling down, guys. But so he didn't come back in the allotted time, and he got, they found his body like a few days later, and it was a pretty bad situation because the Saudi Arabian government were trying to cover it up, or they were just like saying, oh yeah, no, this was like a friends group. We didn't have any actual power over this. A lot of people went rogue. They didn't find their body. Well,
No,
either
they
way,
did find
they
his
figured.
body. They found it dismembered.
What the fuck?
I'm reading this right now. It says right here. Assassination. The dead body was cut into pieces and quietly moved out of the consulate. 15-member team brought in from Saudi Arabia did it. It happened in Turkey, according to this.
It happened.
No, Istanbul. So where the fuck where is that again? Let's get all these facts right. I mean, that's what I'm reading as we
It's in
speak,
Turkey,
concerned
but-
caller.
Yeah, it is in Turkey.
Cool. So yeah, it was in Turkey.
But there was some stuff linking up to the overall Saudi government.
Right.
They
Of
were
course.
just like,
Understandable.
they're just like, hey, you want to explain this shit? Because, a large group of people fucking murdering somebody.
Yeah. There's a slight problem here.
But and the prince made a statement on it, and I'm not going to try to quote exactly what he said, but in generalization, he did his best to try to distance themselves from it.
Of course, understandable. As any leader would.
But I think there were some reports saying that bullshit going on. And it would be a pretty damn shame if the guy that was trying to
say some stuff.
Trying to upheave the Saudi Arabian government from a pretty backward system into getting fucked.
This is unfortunate. And so is that what inspired today's topic?
Yeah, just
wow.
We're pretty much in a time frame where people are we're learning a lot of things where figureheads and people are coming out and it's just like, oh well, actually pretty much a dick.
Yeah, we're coming around to realizing, when you get older, you start to see this stuff more, or when you're younger, depending on what kind of childhood you lead. But yeah, it's I wasn't aware of this. It's definitely a thing that happened for sure. I'm reading up on it as we speak so that I can be more educated on the topic. They released audio of him being killed.
Oh goddamn!
Nice. Won't be playing that on the podcast. Oh
yeah. Also in reference to the chat. Forget about Tim. He's just an asshole. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Just supervises scripts from time to time.
He's a real bad job at doing that too.
Wow. Yeah, this is it's quite interesting. You think we should go over there? Find out
Jesus
for ourselves.
Hold our own
somewhat okay investigation in Istanbul. When are we going?
It was the first day in January, 2019.
Baby? Who's Tim? Well, I'm gonna explain. All right, everyone, you ready?
Can we talk about the affair now?
Here's the legend of who Tim is. So, once upon a midnight dreary, as I ponder, weak and weary.
Oh my god.
There was a pitter patter at my window, like this. Hang on.
Insert sound effect.
And I was like, I'm gonna go check that out. So I go to the window, pull back the curtain. There stands a man, but it's not a man. It just looks like a man, It's not really an actual person. But it has a silhouette
gross
of a man. And I say,
mockery.
Hey! Get out of my yard, asshole! To which he didn't say anything. He just stood there, staring at me.
Is this a creepypasta?
Menacingly. So eventually I get fed up because I can't sleep knowing that there's some weird motherfucker standing in my yard. So I go out there and I confront the guy, thing, person, it, face to face. And I've got a flashlight so I can see clearly now. It's a black man. Still not saying anything. So I start hitting him with the flashlight, because I can't figure out what the hell else to do. I mean, he won't fucking go away. But then I strike the skin just right to where, it splits. Suddenly, I'm faced with the true horror. It's not a black man. It's not a man at all. It's Tim. What is Tim? Well, I'm still trying to figure that out myself as I sit here before you. See, the truth is, there's no such thing as a Tim. There's only a concept of what a Tim really is. So at the end of the day, it's not who is Tim, or what is Tim, or where is Tim. It's just Tim.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. I
feel like we need to make that. We need to make like a real thing. Just filming, you're just like laying in bed, and then all of a sudden you just hear like a thud in the window. It's just my face.
Oh God, yeah, that'd be a good one. Good little, you poetic little shit.
And then,
I thought that was pretty good, honestly. I think we might use that actually.
Just use the narration. Just like clip the narration from this. Just play it all, and whenever just like just
put
like,
some reverb on it.
Look on him, and this is like I'm just standing there, and it's like he was black, and you cut, and I'm just in blackface.
Oh God, we got to do it like a crime documentary style, or like those like mystery shows. So like, you know, blacken,
like
darken me completely, and like take the audio, deepen the pitch. You know how they do in the mystery shows, yeah. And then have it you know, have it to where every time we show like the actual footage, it's like reenactment at the bottom. You know.
You're like acting as yourself, but you have like a wig on to prevent people.
Just a mask. It's like a plain white face mask. It's like he's actually scarier than whatever the fuck's outside. Jesus Christ, what is this? Eyes without a face? Jesus Christ. Get me out of here. Maybe I'll talk about that movie on Lost in the Cinema one day. If you guys haven't seen Eyes Without a Face, you should watch that. Oh yeah, by the way, to anyone who wasn't here earlier whenever I was announcing it, Eyes Without a Face is oh no, wait, that's not what I'm fucking talking about. Lost in the Cinema is returning this Wednesday. Woo, at 8. And and yeah, and I'm gonna be discussing a couple of different things for like an hour or whatever. And then you know, if you wanna listen to me talk about some filmers and McFilm stuff,
Stop.
You know what, Tim? Fuck you. All right. Fuck you piece of shit. You just got an entire story wrong about Istanbul and all.
That's my favorite kind of cheese right there.
Sure, you love me some Istanbul.
Excuse me, waiter, do you have any Istanbul to eat?
Oh, man.
We don't deserve you guys.
Can we start doing
Everyone
that?
Listening.
No, no, no. Don't tell them that. They're gonna leave. They're gonna realize that they don't need to be here. They don't have to be here. So Istanbul. Ooh, Istanbul.
God. Why?
Hey, man! I just combined all my favorite things there. Turkey.
That's fucked up.
Ooh,
oh, God.
Bulu.
Khashoggi just being rushed by a mob. People with like anime masks.
Get him! Oh God! it's the Uwu gang. Oh God!
You know, in Fallout New Vegas, whenever you get mugged by a group of fucking grandmas, instead of that, it's just
hold on. The Purge, but everyone wears the anime girl mask. And they just scream "Uwu" the entire time they're chasing someone.
The Purge.
The Purge.
The edition.
The Purge 6. Uwu. No, hang on. The Purge 6. Oh, whoa.
Oh, no. Uwu. Oh, whoa. What's this?
Uwu, oh, whoa. Uwu, oh, whoa. You gonna die, motherfucker.
Because of that right there, this is me like a group of the Purgers who hijacked a fucking police car. They're just driving, and all they're screaming is, ooh, oh, oh.
They go on the little like megaphone thing. Oh, oh God, they're here. Oh, whoa. I can see the trailer now. Every time he ooh-woos, it cuts to black and, you know, some credits there. Oh, whoa. Cuts to the person. Oh, God. They're here. Oh, whoa. And then whenever they see them, they say, oh, whoa. Right? Oh, whoa. And that's a signal to the rest of the gang, like, get them, you know? And they're all like,
They say-
oh.
No, they go like, oh, what's this?
Oh, what this? No.
Nuzzles.
I have a family. Nuzzles with machete. Oh man, this is I don't know about you guys, but this is fucking comedy gold right here. Clip that. Fuck. That shit is hilarious. Way whoa. That shit is hilarious right there. Tim, if we ever get the rights to make a Purge movie, not that I would ever want to, I'm going to make it in the style of that. I will take their money and I will give them the Purge OWO edition.
It's just like, yeah, it'll be really racially inclusive. We'll have,
everyone's gonna be included. There's gonna be lots of ooh-woos and oh-woos. It's gonna be
sorry,
very kawaii-ne, if you will.
no, that sounds foreign. So,
well, at least he's appealing to the Chinese, right? It's like
our Korean market sure has been plummeting recently.
Those girls, they sure do love those. What are they called? K-poop stars? What is it?
Oh my god.
That's what K-pop really is, if we want to get down to the nitty-gritty of it.
Damn.
K-poo-poo.
It's not really just like, they're just manufactured bands. That's all it is, really.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's the worst more than anything. You know what?
And
all right,
wait, let's be quiet.
No.
We don't want BTS fans or some shit
Here,
to come in.
No, I'm doing it, Tim.
Oh god.
Kill every Korean pop star there is out right now. Kill them all.
Not Kim Jong Un.
And save Kim Jong Un. Fucking kill them.
God.
It starts with the CEOs, then the K-pop people, politicians, people who don't share my opinions, people who think that it matters what brand of guitar you have, people who don't use their turn signals when I'm behind them.
I don't feel like this is really pertaining to...
That one clerk that I had at Allsups the other day.
Oh my god. Jesus
This
Christ.
kid who faked me out for a high five in 7th grade. This is the end, Nick. You prick.
Miss Ingram.
Miss Ingram.
For failing me.
That woman who told me not to ride my Hot Wheels on the wall when I was 5 years old in church daycare.
The lady who complimented
You know what? She's probably
me
dead,
at Subway.
actually. Wait, a lady complimented you in Subway?
Yeah, she just said my hair looked like really nice, and for whatever reason, that made me have long hair for a longer period of time.
Did you fuck her?
Which overall, but it was like a 50-year-old woman.
Never mind. Anyway, wait. Speaking of Subway, let me tell you, they had this thing going on. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on. I think they called it an Ultimate Meatball Marinara.
Oh my!
Okay, so
Oh, there was a new Jared.
oh no. Oh no.
He did the bad thing.
Straight up Hot Wheels. I was riding Hot Wheels on the wall, and she got mad as fuck at me. Yeah, they have this new thing called a Ultimate Meatball Marinara, and I saw it, and I was like, I'm gonna get it. You know?
Yeah.
Hot Wheels, beat that. And so I went there to get it. Went to Subway, waited in line. There was a deaf family in front of me, signing to each other and stuff, and I was like, this is actually rad as fuck,
Mm-hmm.
There was this black family that had like 20 children. I was like, I'm gonna be here for long as shit. Excuse me. Long story short, I get a Subway sandwich. I get the Ultimate Meatball Marinara, which is drenched in marinara sauce made with our new ultimate cheesy garlic bread. Yeah, you heard that right. Bread toasted with garlic butter spread, Parmesan, and melted mozzarella to a gooey, bubbly perfectione. So, I thought that all sounded really appealing, all heart failure aside. And, fuck.
Quite.
So, same. Got it. brought it home. Maybe I don't have a big enough mouth, you know?
Oh, that's a first.
What the? Yeah, what Avian just said. What the fuck? That was my immediate response. And I just see what the fuck pop up in the chat. I'm like, yeah, what the fuck? Anyways, and I'm eating the sandwich. I couldn't even eat the whole thing because first off, it's filling and it's just fucking difficult to eat. I'm sitting there like, I'm drowning in tomato sauce. Fucking help me, shit. You know,
this sandwich is killing me.
Mama, please. And I literally then I discovered you should not keep and try to reheat a meatball marinara.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Doesn't taste good the second time around. Yeah.
I was looking forward to that sandwich too.
I really was, honestly. I was like, oh man, that sounds like my shit. I love garlic bread. But I'm sitting there eating it like, fuck. You know, like I can't fucking swallow it. Never mind.
Hey,
I'm gonna
guys, calm down about the daddy shit.
I'm keeping my
Bryant isn't here.
I'm gonna set the chat to where daddy is a word that they can't say anymore. just because of this particular instance, I'm just gonna fucking do it.
What if they start saying father instead?
I'll just ban every form of dad. There's no reason anyone in the chat should be using dad. If anything, they're gonna have to use figure that helped birth me, helped create me. Anyways, no, not really. Jesus. Have I ever censored anything in this channel? Aside from that one guy that came here that one time and called me the N-word?
Well...
Do you remember that, Tim?
When did that happen?
Yeah. You remember we were sitting here, we were talking about strap-ons. Aviantics, you won't do shit, boy. You know, if he was legal, you know, I might actually take that threat, but I don't even think he can drive, so I'm not on Twitter anymore. So I mean, my Twitter's still there. I'm not on it as much as I used to be. Okay, now you're just getting into Tanner territory. So now you might want to back off before she starts to get defensive.
Oh no.
Anywho.
Twitch Civil War.
Tom McAllister. Twitch Civil War. But yeah, I was very disappointed in that sandwich. I don't recommend it.
But you liked it at first.
Okay, hang on.
You just got to be willing.
I'm being called out here. I'm being told I constantly retweet shit. So hang on here. Let's see. Let's see when my last tweet was, because I know for a fact I've been using Twitter. So should probably mute me on Twitter. Oh no, man. I don't mute anyone. I like to listen to what everyone has to say. But no, I've been taking a hiatus from Twitter as of recently. So you haven't seen any retweets from me in the past few days.
Yeah, Tyler's taking a break from Twitter just to find
man,
himself.
I'm just like, I'm spiritually finding myself, dude. All right, I shoved a coconut in my asshole the other day, and I think I really realized who I am, all right? You know? It just came to me in a dream once. Just shove a coconut up your ass, dude. And then I did it, and then my like mom came in and was like, yo, what are you doing? I was like, I'm shoving a coconut in my rectum. Anyway, so then my...
I really like this. Yo, what are you doing?
You know, I was just like, no, I'm just I'm not on Twitter because I'm promoting the absolute shit out of my movie, and there's like better things in my life right now too. You know, I got a podcast. I'm going to see Tanner this week. I do coke. Coke is just like, I just have Twitter in my mind when I do coke. You know. I've actually been going through a thing recently where I think that I wake up in the morning and I talk to Tanner on the phone, and then I wake up and the conversation never happened.
Oh, fuck.
But like I vividly remember it, and I'm like, we talked earlier, right? And she's like, no. What are you talking about? And I'm like, No, we called this morning when I woke up. She's like, Tyler, you just woke up. I'm like, oh, damn.
You're going senile.
I'm really
Tyler.
fucking
We're gonna have to
losing
put
it,
you down.
dude. I'm really fucking losing it because I've been having nothing but nonstop nightmares about getting rejected from film festivals.
Still on that.
Yep. It won't leave me. I don't think it's going to until like one of them, you know, does the thing. Like tells me something at least. I've been getting emails. I got an email from a film festival today. And I got really excited because I was like, either they're rejecting me or they're gonna say something to me or you know something. And no, they just changed the dates to further back in the year. So here I am.
Gotta wait even longer.
That won't happen. Your movies are the shit, dude. You know, man, I'm fairly confident in my latest movie. I'm hoping I would happily buy your movies for $20 because that's all I have. Hey man, $20 is all it takes to get into some film festivals. And into some well no wait, $20 is what you earn doing that. Never mind.
That's what I'll get.
Yeah, no. I was actually thinking earlier today maybe it was last night. No. So Peacemaker, we haven't even started shooting my next movie yet. The next movie is not being shot until, what do we agree on, January 11th?
Yeah.
January 11th through the 14th, I'm going to be shooting for 4 days straight. And whatever I get out of that. My challenge here is to just film 4 days straight, and then whatever I have, that's what I'm using. So I won't really need poster art until that movie's done, because poster art for the last movie was finished before I think the movie was actually even finished. So, pineapples on pizza or no pineapples? Go ahead, Tim.
I'm glad to go anti pineapple on this one, Captain.
I'm gonna have to go. I'll eat anything. So, it doesn't matter to me either way. But you hate pineapples, huh?
I'm not a fan.
You just hate pineapples?
Not,
You some kind of fucking Buddhist or something, you piece of shit?
I never said
you
I
racist.
hate it.
You racist piece of shit.
Oh
What is it? Is it because you saw a foreigner eating a pineapple once? You fucking racist, Trump voting cunt. Fucking goddamn.
I didn't even vote God. Jeez.
The only sex scenes that I do are not filmed and in private. So, sorry. Anyways, everyone ignore the fact that I muted myself. I didn't say anything. Tim was just overreacting for no reason.
I know the truth, and it burns.
So Tim, the new motion picture that's coming out, I need you to do an advertisement for it real quick.
Oh, passing through?
Yeah, passing through. Yeah, advertise that shit to them.
Passing through. Indeterminate release.
January. That's all I know right now.
For the moment.
Right.
Is a mysterious original piece of work by Tyler McAllister.
Wow. Go on.
That intones mystery, intrigue, and most of all, family.
What the fuck? I was waiting for it. I was like, what is he gonna say? What is he gonna say?
Make sure
go on.
to look it up.
Yeah, look it up when it comes out. It has an
Like
IMDb
the Facebook page.
Yeah, like the Facebook page. If you go to Facebook right now and you go and like Passing Through, I will say thank you, maybe. So, yeah. Anyways, so it's coming out in January. I don't know when. Excuse me. Still waiting on it. Speaking of which, I went to the producer today.
Mm-hmm.
I
how did that go?
I didn't see her. I just put the script in the in her mailbox because that's what she wanted. But she has the script now.
Oh,
so yeah, for our new
Tom?
for Tom.
Nice.
It's funny because we were actually working on something that we refer to as Tom.
Not as in me, Tom.
Not as in Tom here.
Tom.
Tim Tom. We're talking about Tom, my new movie, Tom.
Exactly.
Which, if you can find out what Tom stands for before the movie comes out,
You'll get one of Tyler's shirts for free.
I have a shirt. Oh, I have,
You have multiple.
yeah, I've got a whole shirt store. You will be able to go buy one of my shirts